Hey guys, welcome back to the Real Relatable podcast. I'm your host, Summer. And if you're new here, please subscribe, join us. We love to talk about relationships and mental wellness. So today, I want to talk about why people don't respect you and how to change that. So if you're the type of person that is overly nice and has even been told that you're too nice, then this video is for you. I've been the people pleaser. I've been the one that says yes all the time. I've been the one that bends backwards and pours every ounce of herself into people that would not be willing to do the same for her. Why do we do that? I think it's because we think that we'll earn respect and we show people how much we care and how much we value them. We will be valued in turn, but that's just not the way it works. Being nice does not earn respect. I'm going to list 6 ways or 6 reasons why you may not be respected. Number 1, you're being too nice. Being too nice can backfire. When you always say yes, people assume that you're available all the time, so they don't value your time. And the more that you give, the more that they expect without reciprocating. They don't think, wow, they're so nice. They think, no, that's just how they are. Then the one time that you say no, people are offended because they're so used to you always accommodating them. And the hard truth is people value what they have to work for. If you give away your time, energy, and kindness way too freely, then people are not going to respect it. Being too available makes people view you as an option and not a priority. Start prioritizing yourself and make sure that your kindness is earned and appreciated and not just expected. 2, you prioritize others over yourself. Being selfless sounds good, but if you always put yourself last, others are going to do the same. Nice people often overextend themselves, thinking that it'll earn respect, but it often does the opposite. You have to learn to take care of yourself first, even if it makes others uncomfortable. And when you neglect your own needs, you teach people that your needs don't matter. If you don't advocate for yourself, no one else will. People take their cues from you. If you act like your time and your well-being are less important, then that's what they'll believe too. You're literally teaching others how to treat you. Start setting boundaries and taking care of yourself. Do not sacrifice yourself for people who would not do the same for you. Number 3, you don't enforce boundaries. People test limits. If you constantly let things slide, cancellations, rude comments, you're teaching them that that is okay. When you don't enforce boundaries, you unknowingly allow people to disrespect you. People test limits, and it's not always to be malicious, but it's to see what they can get away with. It's natural, it's part of human nature. The last thing that you want is to be walked all over. So clearly communicate your limits and follow through with consequences. If somebody repeatedly cancels on you, stop making plans with them. If one of your friends makes a very rude or racist joke, call them out on it. You don't have to be aggressive, but you can set your boundaries and say, hey, you know what? That wasn't cool. I don't like that you said that. That hurt my feelings. I find that offensive. So you need to be able to speak up for yourself. Because once people test those limits and they say things around you, they do things around you, and they think that you're okay with it, or at least they perceive that you're okay with it because you're not doing anything, call it out. If anything makes you uncomfortable, whatever it may be, if it's somebody making sexual jokes, racist jokes, it is okay to call it out, especially if that person is your friend or a family member, somebody close to you. You have to stand up for yourself. When you set boundaries and stick to it, the right people will respect it. And the other people that leave your life, well, they were never meant to be in your life anyways. Number 4, you seek too much approval. When you're always people pleasing and trying to seek approval, you aren't yourself. You are agreeable and you're agreeing with things that you don't even actually believe in. Constantly seeking approval makes you reliant on others for validation, which is no good to your mental health. That weakens your confidence and your authority. When you people please, you're agreeing to things that you don't want to do just to avoid confrontation. And you're shaping your opinions based on what you think people will accept. Don't do that. That is not how you will meet the right people in your life. You have to be yourself. You have to have your own opinions. You can't just be agreeable and just say yes to everything because it's better than being rejected. Figure out what your beliefs are, figure out what you're confident about, and speak on it. Talk about it. Don't be afraid. Be strong in your opinions and your beliefs. And if somebody has a better opinion that challenges your own and makes you think differently, great, cool, accept that, own that. But it's okay to be yourself and to say what you actually think and actually feel as long as you're not harming others. And stop over explaining yourself. Get comfortable with saying no without guilt. You don't owe anyone long justifications. A simple, I can't, or that doesn't work for me is enough. Number 5, you tolerate disrespect. You don't respect yourself. If you, again, are constantly letting things slide, you are neglecting your own needs, you are not putting yourself first. When people do things that you don't like and you just laugh it off or you stay silent, it signals to them that that is okay, that they can do whatever they want to you without any consequences. Over time, this erodes your self respect and it makes other people feel even more comfortable crossing those lines. Yeah, I seen that girl call her a name and she did nothing. Yeah, I seen that guy grab her butt and she did nothing. Don't be silent. Address it in the moment and be firm. I know sometimes we can be thrown off guard when things happen that are so unpredictable. And I've had those moments. I've had random strangers try and touch me, grab me, or compliment me in a really derogatory way. You don't have to be aggressive, but you do have to be clear. Sometimes you have to demand respect. And lastly, number 6, your body language. If you're always slouched and you can't make eye contact, you're always speaking super softly that people can't hear you and they ask you to speak up, that is going to give off the impression that you are not confident, that you are not an authoritative person. This can make people dismiss you or overlook your opinions or not take you seriously. Stand tall, put your shoulders back, project your voice, and don't be afraid of eye contact. And instead of like, um, hmm, I don't know, pause. Think about it for a second. It's okay. Speak slower and say what you want to say. And doing this, not only will you feel more powerful, but other people will see it too, and other people are going to be more inclined to respect you. I'm not going to put this on our list because I think it should be obvious, but of course, presenting yourself well, hygiene, smelling good, looking good, all those things factor in. And the good news is, by changing a few small things, you can shift how people are treating you. It's about valuing yourself enough to make sure that others do too. If you want people to respect you, then you have to respect yourself. I hope that you enjoyed this video today and were able to take some value from it. Please subscribe, like, share your thoughts below. We love to hear them. I know we're pretty slow at replies. I'm so sorry, but we will get to them. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.